what is up? What is up? What is up? It is Phil Nagy on Sports here, joining you for our Game 4 action of our Stanley Cup Finals. The Vegas Golden Knights have already won the real Stanley Cup, much like the Denver Nuggets have already won. We're going to get a delayed penalty right off the initial face-off, and very, very quickly to the sin bin goes Mark Stone. We had barely dropped the puck, and he slashed right away. That was an interesting choice, and Stone heads to the box literally 3 seconds into the game. Mark Stone, and he is one of the top players. And I didn't see the slash in there, but they're going to say that it was. So we're going to go right to the power play unit. That's Barkov, Tkachuk, and Reinhart here quickly. So again, simulating the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs as Montour fires one on, but it's blocked by bodies in front. Florida Panthers have a 2-1 lead in our series. In real life, they could not stop the Golden Knights, man. They were scoring 5, 6, 7 goals a game, which is just crazy for a hockey game. And Montour, then Barkov and Thompson able to cover. So again, an early power play here for the Florida Panthers. Again, simulating it. We're also doing the NBA playoffs as well. Again, just letting the chips fall as they may. And that one, the Nuggets have a 3-1 series lead, as that one's following reality a little bit more closely than this one certainly has. And now we're going to get a penalty again. Another slash. This one on Lustarin, and then we'll play 4-on-4 hockey for a little bit. Wild here with these penalties to start the game here today. Shea Theodore, good morning from the Nagy on Sports puppies as well. All right, so 4-on-4, a lot of open ice here now. Ekblad, but dispossessed Pavel Dorofeyev now. He'll come up the left wing side and has it taken off his stick. Lundell to Barkov. Barkov with some speed, trying to get around Theodore. Beautiful pass to the middle, Lundell, and it's going to be taken easily by Thompson. Didn't get all of it that he wanted, certainly there. So a lot of excitement early in this game. Still 18:05 to go in the first period. Still here with this 4-on-4. Wild Bill Karlsson in the dot, and he loses the face-off, but Dorofeyev picks it up. 13 seconds left here on this 4-on-4, and then the Golden Knights will get a short power play of their own. 47 seconds variety, and Stone comes out of the box to join the power play. He'll stay on. Taken away by Tkachuk. Here comes Bennett. Beautiful back skating with the puck. Tried to fire one on, and Thompson was up to task, so a shorthanded opportunity for Florida. Goes away now. Roy coming the other way. A 2-on-1. Nicholas Roy, and it's going to be stoned by Spencer Knight, who is once again in goal. And this one's going to be taken and then covered by Spencer Knight. So and after the game one, Florida benched Sergei Bobrovsky and has gone with Spencer Knight here, who is certainly the future there in Florida. But interesting that the NHL 23 people. Stone tries to throw one on, and Spencer Knight once again. They're interesting that the 23 people would start Bob in the first one. Maybe he got hurt and I just missed it in that game one. But appreciate you getting on. Again, my name is Phil Nagy. This channel is Nagy on Sports. We simulate lots of sporting events with live original commentary. Only place on YouTube that you can find that. Again, doing about 97%. Madden, what a shot by Stone, and another penalty. And this is Penalty Fest 2020. Gosh, as Gudas is going to head to the bench for interference. Already the third penalty in the first 4 minutes of the game. Apparently that was it. A little shove in the back. That seems pretty ticky-tack here to start the series. But again, doing about 95% football with Madden. But we do the hockey championships, we do the basketball championships, we did some baseball when we thought there was going to be a strike. We did some World Cup with FIFA, but again, mostly on Madden, and started by 2 mega Browns fans. So we do all the Browns games as well as some other NFL games as well. We're currently simulating our 2023 season with all of the updated rosters, rookies, and free agents. If you'd like to check that out, there's a playlist devoted to that on our channel. Appreciate you being on with us, though, for this special presentation of the NHL Playoff Sim. Again, Congratulations to the Golden Knights, who, not last night, I think the night before, they won the Stanley Cup. Now Lusterinen will fire on in a shorthanded situation, and Thompson, you never want to have to freeze the puck during your own power play, but that's exactly what they had to do. 36 seconds left again on this power play. So both teams have had power plays. We've had a 4-on-4 to start this period, but no goals yet here. Still just 6 minutes into the game because of all of these stoppages. Now Stevenson up the right side with 12 seconds, and it's taken away by Barkov, and he'll dump it down into the corner, and that's where this power play will come to an end. So Gudas back out onto the ice. Riley Smith will get the puck in just a little bit quickly and goes offside. So kind of a sloppy start here to this game 4. Again, Florida leads 2-1, but in the NHL, it's not really a huge deal until a home team loses. And so far, all of the home teams have held serve, and if Vegas wins here, it'll be 2-2. And exactly what everybody expects it to be. Gustav Forsling tries to get it in, but Jonathan Marchessault takes away now. Riley Smith, the right side with some speed, throws it in front. Ekblad able to intercept that pass. And now White Cloud with some good defense in front of the net. But Carter Verhaeghe has it on his stick, and then Theodore gives him the business against the boards. Out the other way, Riley Smith, can he get there before he? And Spencer Knight's going to not come out and poke check that. Interesting choice now, Zach Whitecloud to Dorofeyev, but he gets hit hard. So kind of a physical, scrappy start to this one, which is interesting. Now Tkachuk fires it, but it goes off the skate of Zach Whitecloud in the corner. And now Whitecloud has it behind his own net to Shea Theodore. Theodore loops it back around to Whitecloud. And they'll set up for a different breakout look. But that was unsuccessful. And this one will get deflected up and out of play. There's a look at Matthew Tkachuk. I expect to see several more names climb on that one. We have seen some hitting here early now. Colin White in the fourth line into the faceoff dot. Mahura, and that one hit the woodwork. Oh, he caught some pipe with that one. It was deflected off of Thompson and then off of the post. And that could have been 1-0 to start this game. Again, 10:30 to go in the first period with our official 2023 season sim. Or, excuse me, Stanley Cup sim. Petrangelo to Jack Eichel. Haven't heard really anything from Jack Eichel today. I've barely called his name. Again, one of their most talented players, and they need him to be good. He tried to go in front. He had a man there, but just too many sticks in the path. And now Nick Cousins gets bumped off the puck by Theodore. Alec Martinez to Nicholas Roy. And Barbashev. Barkov comes the other way. And just continuing to try to get through the neutral zone. Now they do. Lundell, but a bad pass. Barbashev 2-on-1 if they want it. Roy. And a good hustle back by the Panthers. Lundell got back there, as well as Stahl there. Stahl really hustled back to prevent that one-on-one situation, or two-on-one situation, rather. Roy. Left side, now he has some space. Nicholas Roy, beautiful pass backside, and he couldn't get it off his stick. Matt Amadio tried to throw it on net, but just, it was like it got stuck on his stick. McNabb now to Dorofeyev. Now into the middle again. Good pursuit. Amadio behind the net. Good pressure, and they score! From behind the net, he passes it out to his teammate Nicholas Roy. And the Golden Knights score first. What a shot there from Nicholas Roy from Dorofeyev. Oh, good pass there. He went behind the cage. Oh, what a shot. He knocked him out. Oh, look at him getting up slowly. Stan, no, he's going to immediately check himself off onto the bench. What a hit on that side. Montour now, as this game has come to life here at the later stages of the opening period. Phil Kessel now, the ageless one, over the middle to Tkachuk, no numbers. And he'll get bumped off the puck too. So every time that the Panthers try to enter the zone, they are getting hit and hit hard. Interesting adjustment scouting report for the coaching staff here, the Golden Knights. Now across the middle, just too much traffic to Dorify him again, and he'll fire it just wide. We got a broken stick in front of the ice too, which always makes things a little bit tricky. Sam Bennett outletting the right side, and he'll get bumped hard by Haig. And now Haig will hit Tkachuk in the corner, but Tkachuk still has it on, able to fire a shot, but errantly wide. So just very physical right now from the Golden Knights with their 1-0 lead. Here's Wild Bill Karlsson. William Karlsson, he'll go around the net. That's where they generated their first goal from. And now Mahura the other way. Here's Anthony Duclair. Duclair going to be bumped into the corner. Another hit coming, and a cross-ice pass that eventually makes a nice play there by Riley Smith, getting his stick in the middle of the passing lane. 3-on-3 coming late with that pursuit from Marchessault into the middle of Karlsson, and Knight covers up. Good save there by Spencer Knight. We stay 1-0. Eichel into the dot now, and he'll lose the faceoff. Forsling in the corner, but Eichel bodies him up, and now Stone comes to come over. Now they have Stevenson. Eichel right on the line. Didn't quite have an angle to throw that one on. Sometimes you'll see that angle where they'll try to throw it off the back of the goalies and get it to bounce back into the net. It's kind of a popular option from down there if the goalie doesn't have precise body positioning. That's why you'll see them hug that post as best they can, not give themselves any angle to be used as a backstop. Eichel into the corner, still has the puck. Now he'll go front of the crease, and he'll try to fire it. He just tried to jam it through. It looked like the 5-hole, but Spencer Knight was up to task. Still a 1-0 Golden Knights lead. Yes, this hit thing is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. 50 seconds remaining here in the first period. Nicholas Roy, the goal scorer here today, loses the draw, but now they get the puck back in the neutral zone. They'll go far side to Roy. Roy with some space, and Forsling takes it off his stick. Good stick check there from Gustav Forsling. Oh, again, just absolutely bullying them when they get into the zone. Right about that blue line, they're just like, you can come in here, but I'm going to check you into the boards. And that is how the first period comes to a close. 1-0. Here's a look at the goal. Beautiful pass right there from Amadio to Nicholas Roy. Spencer Knight with no chance. And that makes it 1-0 at the end of our first period. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports, joining you here today. Thanks so much for being on the sim with us. And if you're watching later, hope you're having a good day whenever you have an opportunity to watch this. Pietrangelo now hit hard by Bennett. Oh, beautiful pass. Tkachuk in front, but he's stoned by Thompson. 1v1 with the netminder. And Thompson is up to task. Then Stevenson the other way, and it's gloved by Knight. Back and forth they go. Both goalies playing extremely well right now. That one was a sweet glove save. Chandler Stevenson tried to go to that 2 zone, that glove high zone on Spencer Knight, and it was not to be. Now Pietrangelo firing one. That looked like a set-up play. They do have kind of like set plays like that, like a basketball inbounds pass, so it were off of a one face-off. That kind of looked like one. Eichel right in front, throws it off the blocker. I don't think Spencer Knight even saw that one. That was just good positioning and a reactionary save as that one bounced off of him and off to the side now. Ekblad down the right side. Now Mark Stone to Eichel. And he'll get bumped off the puck. For Hagee to Barkov. He's got a 1v2, and he'll try to throw it, and then his own defenseman almost pushes Logan Thompson and the puck into the net. Lucky there, as it almost went through. That was going to be pretty nutty. Barkov now on the dot. They get it, and they win it. Reinhart firing it in front. He tried to get a little deflection. Thompson saw it the whole way and covers up. 17:03 to go here in the second period. Both teams go with their second lines now. Barkov versus Will Karlsson. Now Karlsson to Marchessault. Dangerous pass in front to Riley Smith. And here they come. Into the zone with ease. Now he's going to be bumped off the puck and then taken off the puck immediately by Stahl there. And we're going to get an offside. So again, player all the way up on that right wing, Sam Reinhart, got in there a little bit before Barkov had the puck into the zone. Again, that offside's call just tries to keep people from cherry picking. Basically, it says the puck's got to be in the zone before you can be in the zone. Reinhart Lundell, and he'll be hit hard, and it's getting up slowly. So again, Vegas just pummeling them with their checks right now, and Riley Smith fires one that goes just off the kick pad to the right side. Montour the other way. Taken off his stick easily by Braden McNabb. Now Riley Smith with space. Down the right wing side. He's got Amadio in front, but he'll fire it himself. Rather, that was Barbashev, not Amadio. Regardless, the outcome was the same as he took the shot himself rather than passing it. And another good save for Spencer Knight. McNabb to Haig dangerously. Nice long pass. Now Barbashev with speed again down the right side. Beautiful pass in front, and Roy trying a one-timer. Deflected to the side. Nicholas Roy looking for the brace there. Amadio to Barbashev. Amadio to Roy, and somehow it ends up in the catching gloves. Both guys have been very good. Logan Thompson and Spencer Knight. That one was Spencer Knight with a good save. Dorofeyev, couldn't quite keep it in. Alec Martinez. And they will have to regroup and tag up, as they say. Pietrangelo now to Bluger. Dorofeyev hit as he empties it into the zone. Hard around, good push up against the boards, and Kessel ends up with, beautiful backdoor pass. He just wasn't quite ready to shoot. Dorofeyev had a beautiful, all he had to do is smack that thing right in on the backside, and he didn't quite get the stick in the right position to do so. Another hit by Pietrangelo. So the Golden Knights are just absolutely abusing the Panthers when they get into the zone. It's really, really interesting strategy to see. Bluger behind the net again. Here's Mark Stone up to the blue line now. Dorofeyev back to the goal line behind the goal, but Maher has got it on his stick. Anthony Duclair now with speed down the left side into the middle. Lusterinen, he scores! Lusterinen! E.T. Lusterinen, and he'll go high over the stick of Logan Thompson. What a beautiful play there, and Lusterinen's got his first of these Stanley Cup Finals. As a beautiful goal. They're going to say unassisted. It ended up back on his stick, and he threw it high and over the stick of Logan Thompson. And we're all knotted at one here, 10:35 to go. Oh, this one's going to trickle in. I don't know how. Oh, Mark Stone. So that is exactly why you throw things on net. So Stone just sort of threw that thing towards the crease. It kind of bounced wobbly off of Spencer Knight's pads and then trickled into the goal. That was about the easiest goal that Mark Stone will score, and all of a sudden back-to-back goals have us 2-1, and Bennett tried to tie it again. Oh my, back and forth we go now here in this second period. The 2-1 lead back intact for the Golden Knights after each team scores a goal very, very quickly. So Lusterinen went, glove high over. Oh, what a point-blank shot for Tkachuk, and he's stoned by Thompson. Oh my goodness, was he right there. Now beautiful backdoor, and again Smith will be denied by Spencer Knight. In front, Marchessault tried to get one to go. And Spencer Knight up to task, and he'll freeze it again. Draw one up to the point. Now Smith in traffic. He'll try to throw it off. You can see Karlsson say, ow, off my ankle. That one hurt. Now Carlson right in front, and a blast to the side by Riley Stone, but he just missed the cage completely. And Florida's going to be able to regroup now. And then again, look at that. As soon as they get into the blue line, just getting absolutely beaten up. Duclair now up to the front, though. What a shot! Just going to be blockered aside. Colin White got stoned. Lustarin in the goal scorer. Now it's taken off his stick. Late in the shift, you can see some tired legs here. Carlson to Haig to Carlson, and a nice save by Spencer Knight. Riley Smith firing it, and it's saved by Knight, and he'll cover up. 2-1 intact to Spencer Knight, able to get that one and then fall on it. Both teams making much needed shifts. You could tell there were some tired legs at the end of that shift. The skating noticeably slower than it had been earlier in the shift. I've always thought that hockey seems like here's Barkov, hockey seems like a very unique sport to train for, because you're basically running, it's basically between a 30-second and 2-minute sprint, and then you rest for 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 minutes, and then you go out and you sprint again for 2 minutes, and then like you're going full speed essentially while you're on the ice, and then you sit. Just a very interesting interval workout. But if we have any legit hockey players on the channel watching, please put it in the comments. How do you train for that, short of just going out there and doing it? Skating your guts out for 2 minutes and then sitting on the bench, and then skating your guts out and then sitting on the bench, etc. Amadio into the zone with Nicholas Roy. He scored the first goal. Martinez will fire one. Blocker to the right side. Montour. Carter Verhaeghe, but again, just incredible defense so far for the Golden Knights in this one. Again, even the goal was assisted off of a bad pass. They didn't get a true offensive set or situation. Mark Stone down the right side. Hey, Wendell. Morning to you, my friend. Mahura going to be knocked off the puck now. Martinez, 3:50 to go, second period. Vegas with a 2-1 lead here. This is game 4 of our NHL Stanley Cup Finals. Into the corner, Mark Stone. He's got space in front to Eichel, and he threw it. That was going to be kind of the similar looking goal to Mark Stone's, where it just sort of got lost and trickled through the 5-hole, but this time Spencer Knight able to butterfly himself down and get that one taken care of. Yes, Wendell, the Cleveland team is the minor league team to the Blue Jackets. So yes, I know them well when I have my own franchise that I play. And yes, the Cleveland Monsters are definitely in the game. But yeah, I play all my franchises with the Blue Jackets. There's a throw to the middle, and Spencer Knight able to cover up once again with 2:23. But they wouldn't be in the Stanley Cup Finals. They would be in what we call the Calder Cup Finals, which is like the minor league, the AHL Cup that they play for. Theodore firing it. Blocker to side again. Under 2 minutes to play here, essentially. Stahl coming in the other way. Stahl in front. Lindell, Stahl, and they can't get it to go. But back up to Forsling, and then is taken off of his stick. Ekblad, though, back to Cousins. Cousins fires and goes high just over the net. He'll pick up his own rebound. In front to Lomberg, and Lomberg up to Ekblad now. D-to-D pass from Forsling. Lomberg in the high slot. Fires it, but it's deflected by Theodore, and now they've got numbers if they hurry, and they choose not to hurry with 50 seconds. In fact, they're going to turn the puck back over. And Lomborg now to the middle in front. Traffic, where is it? It's underneath Logan Thompson. And that's where he'll freeze the puck with 33 seconds to go. So some energy here for this, from this line. Barkov, Ekblad, this second line. Reinhardt, Alexander Barkov. And with 6 seconds, this one will come to a close. 2-1 is where we will go to the third period, and a nice period there. 2 goals. You'll see one right here over the top. That's, you see how it just kind of trickled through between the pads of Knight. And that is where we will stay. Let's see if we can see Lusternen's goal there, maybe? Nope, these are just some of the hits that got hit. There's Lusternen's goal. I'm not sure how Duclair didn't get credit for the assist on that one, frankly. Jack Eichel to Stevenson, fires it wide. Forsling. Carter Verhaeghe. Now Tkachuk. Bumped off the puck again. Whoop, and Barkov with a big forecheck in the corner, and all of a sudden, I thought maybe they were going to get something out of it. But again, as soon as they went into the zone, Eichel with some space, right side, he'll fire it, but Spencer Knight gets it on and goes down to freeze it. Oh, really, Wendell? Well, I don't see a Wendell or a Julian out there, so maybe is your screen name a different name? Martinez to Pietrangelo. Stevenson tries to look lazily wrist shot it high, and then Eichel has it behind the net, but he's going to be hit up against the boards, and then the puck's going to be kicked aside. Who's got it? Forsling's got it. Here comes Bennett now. Let's see if he's going to get roughed up at the blue line. Yep, right there at the blue line. Hit hard again. It's just been such a... Whoa, and a pass in front, and somehow Thompson is up to task. Good save there, but I'm just really, really impressed with Vegas. They are just committing to, and now we're going to get a penalty again on Florida. There's another slash. Aaron Ekblad, the guilty party, has some kind words for the referee on his way into the box. And Aaron Ekblad right there, slashing Jack Eichel. Well, okay. Vegas with an opportunity now. They are 0 for 2 in the power play to score a power play goal here. Get this one into the corner. Mark Stone around to Barbashev. Backdoor pass to Smith, and it's going to be blocked aside. Roy in the front to Barbashev. Mark Stone, now Shea Theodore. Long D-to-D pass to Riley Smith, who's lined up as the other defenseman. So 4 offensive players and 1 defenseman. Roy in front. Lots of space. He'll throw it on Knight, but he's up to task again. Spencer Knight with a great save. Look at the bearded Phil Kessel over there on the bench. I think he's won 3 cups. Now has Phil Kessel. A couple with the Penguins and now 1 with the Golden Knights. Smith. And Lundell's going to get it off of him. And Lundell is not going to dump it. They're going to try to score shorthanded here, and he'll throw one on. And now he's just going to be bumped up to the net, in the back of the net, rather. And now Vegas into. Ooh, Mark Stone this time is going to be bodied off the puck, but it gets around to Barbashev behind the net. Now Riley Smith, left wing in front of the circle. He'll try to backhand something in front, but no power on it. Mark Stone going to be pushed up against the boards. Now Theodore. Theodore into the low slot. Beautiful pass to Smith. There was just no space. I think I heard post as he tried to go near side, and Spencer Knight had shut down the near side. All he could do was hit the post, which he did. Keep showing Phil Kessel. He must be at some sort of plateau of points or something. Oh, yes. It's Lundell, L-U-N-D-E-L-L. Lundell is his name. Yes, you're right. It does sound like Wendell. In front, going to be bouncing around in front of the net. And that's how the power play comes to an end. So Florida with the kill. Let's see if that penalty kill gave them a little bit of juice here. They're still trailing a goal with 14:30 to go in the game. Kessel now in, and then he'll get hit hard. Lomborg the other way. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Backdoor pass to Stahl, and a good stick check by the Golden Knights in front, and it just flies right in front of the crease. Nobody gets any sticks on it. McLeod now, Shea Theodore. Here's Dorofeyev waggling his way through, and he'll fire one that goes wide of the net. Gudas now to Lomberg. Cousins in front, and then Theodore on his stick. Teddy Bluger now trying to dangle his way through. Oh, and he scores! Gustav Forsling! I don't think Thompson saw it at all. I thought he was looking for a pass,
And Forsling, just a little wrister, flicks that thing, doink, off the inside of the post and into the back of the net. And Gustav Forsling now tied for the 5 points for his team in the playoffs. And we got a 2-2 game here. Gustav Forsling from White and Cousins. And now we got a 2-2 game. So they let him get in there. They didn't rough him up at the blue line like we'd seen. Of course, he was a defenseman and not one of the offensive players, which may have helped. Maybe they're trying a different little philosophy here to get that one. Oh, he was hit hard over the bench. Back of the zone now. Pressure coming, and Florida seems to have a jump in their step right now. Loose there, and he'll wait and dump it in. And they're going to say offsides as that one kind of hit the corner of the glass. Forsling, the goal scorer. 31-16, though. They have really been peppering Spencer Knight with their shots. Still just 2 goals to show for it. So let's see again if they try a couple of different tactics to get into the zone, Florida, just because of the way they kept getting roughed up at the blue line. Backdoor pass in front. I don't know if he saw it, but it goes off the skate of Spencer Knight. That's his 30th save of the game. Marcia showed to Braden McNabb. And Carlson the other way. We've got a half of a period to play. 10 minutes to go here. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you with our Game 4 Stanley Cup sim. We've been simming the Stanley Cup. Florida leads 2-1. Verhaeghe now goes in front, and he tried to go Bennett hard off of the skates of a teammate. Now Pietrangelo the other way. The defenseman Alec Pietrangelo, and he's easily dispossessed by Forsling. And we're going to get another penalty here. This one's going to go against the Golden Knights, and it's going to be another slash on Alec Pietrangelo. So when you hit a guy, you want to hit the stick, not the hands, and that's what he just did. That's what the slash is there. Let's see if we see the stick hit the hands. Apparently it did somewhere in there. Feels like they've been pretty ticky-tack with these penalties here today. They did, Wendell, and they still might win. They still might win. If they win this game, they'll be tied 2-2. But yeah, they were dominant in the real Stanley Cup Finals. They just beat the crap out of the Panthers. White Cloud front. Stevenson going to be stoned right away. Ekblad the other way. Now Tkachuk. One-on-one with the goalie. Dangling through, and it's not going to go. Looked like Thompson actually stick-checked him in the middle of his deke. And this one will be thrown all the way down. They'll have to reset. Tkachuk again. Oh, he's absolutely decked. But somehow Bluger's got it. Barkov fires it on, and Martinez flicks it all the way back down. They'll have to regroup and set up again. Montour to Keith Tkachuk to Barkov. Barkov's got some space. Again, on the power play, you should have some space, but now thrown back down the ice. They probably have one more breakout in them. Ekblad, long pass to Barkov. Now Sam Reinhart. Reinhart across the middle. Barkov! He had a beautiful opportunity. That was such a good pass. Then the power play comes to a close. Barkov, one more shot, won't go. Bennett smashed up against the boards behind the net. And now Montour again. We're full 5-on-5, even strength, 6:20 to go, and it's tied. Some pretty excellent hockey being displayed here by both teams here. Game number 4 of this Stanley Cup Final sim. Barkov going to be deflected off by Thompson. Carlson now the other way. Martinez and Pietrangelo joining him. Marchessault fires it, just going to be blockered aside by Spencer Knight, and we stay tied. Blockered aside to stay tied. Riley Smith now in front, and he'll also fire it wide. I don't think Spencer Knight saw it at all, but it just went wide of the cage. He didn't even move. You saw his reaction. He was like, oh, there went the puck. Screening the goaltender, always a good idea, where you'll see guys just try to throw it towards the net, get weird deflections off sticks and legs and things like that. Nick Cousins now, beautiful pass to Lundell, and he'll fire it, but Thompson's able to get it, and they quickly pass it the other way, try to catch him off guard. Nicholas Roy, 2v2, and good defense by Mahura. Roy, though, has it back, but a bad pass. He tried to go for Barbashev, and a bad pass from behind the net. And another check there in the neutral zone. 3:20 on the clock here in the third period. Nicholas Roy up the middle. And he'll just take it all the way in himself. Into the corner pass and a beautiful save by Knight. That was Matt Amadio from the high slot, and he ripped it. And a great save by Spencer Knight. He has been very, very good in this one. The Golden Knights have peppered him with so many shots. And another great save for Spencer Knight. Martinez had ripped it. Watch out, 1v1. Potentially, here it is. Breakaway, Colin White. And he does not score. Somehow Thompson sits on the puck. Colin White with a breakaway. And that man right there, Spencer Knight, absolutely standing on his head to keep the Florida Panthers in this game. 2-2 we remain with 141. Wow, what a series of events there. Dorofeyev into the front, nobody there, high slot. Duclair. Now Duclair in the middle, and then Bluger with a good back check to come get it, and now Dorofeyev hit hard. Ekblad the other way. No numbers, and he's going to be offsides. Got a little hesitant there. Didn't know if he was going to try to dump to the corner or carry it in himself, and his teammates clearly confused as well, is what I mean, which is why they went offsides. Now Colin White wins the draw, and then thrown in, but goes out of play. Off a stick, though, so no delay of game penalty. If you throw that thing out of play from inside your defensive end, and it's not a deflection, if you just hit it out of the glass or into the bench, then you get called for a delay of game penalty. Montour. Cross in front. Oh, nobody got a stick on it, but that was a beautiful pass. Logan Thompson breathes a sigh of relief. Haig's got it on his stick now. Stevenson. And Stone, they're just struggling to get it in. Now Stevenson's got it into the zone. Chandler Stevenson. Sam Bennett, he's got Tkachuk on the backside, and he'll try to throw it on himself. Good stop by Thompson. We've got 15 seconds to go. Stone, do they have one more chance in them? Mark Stone into the middle, floats it, high pass. Nobody got there. Montour to Stahl, and that's how it's going to end. We're going to go to overtime. 2-2, and we are headed to overtime here in game number 4. This one was full of checks and good saves. That was the goal by Forsling. 2-2. Look at that, 35 shots for the Golden Knights. Spencer Knight standing on his head with 33 saves. We're going to overtime. We just play 5-on-5. They just keep playing hockey, and they will play hockey until somebody scores a goal. We never go to a shootout in the playoffs, which I love. Even if it goes 4, 5, 6 overtimes, they will play full 20-minute overtimes until somebody scores a goal. Eichel bumped off the puck. Stone's got it now to Eichel. 3-on-2. Stevenson, Eichel to the end it, and it's going to be saved by Spencer Knight. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but Spencer Knight with another save. He has been sensational against a flurry of shots from the Golden Knights. Oof, big check, Ekblad, but somehow it ends up on the stick of Bennett. He'll throw it and blocker to side behind the net! Did it go in? They're going to say it went in! He blockered it up in the air, and I think it went over his head and just bounced off his back into the net. We'll watch it again, but it looks like the Florida Panthers just won in overtime. They are not reviewing the goal. So Florida down and outmanned most of the game. Look at it, flicked up into the air, and then they're going to say somehow it looked like there was a guy in the zone. Here's the Forsling goal. He never saw that one. Let's see if they show us the game winner once again. I don't know if they will. There it is, bounced up off of him, and then right there, but there's a guy in the crease. I don't know how they didn't call interference on that one. Maybe they're saying he didn't touch him. Gosh, let's watch this one again. Bennett's in. Whoop, too close. Whoa. So Bennett, just a little flick of the shot here. You can see this one go through. Blockered up in the air. That's that pad that he has with the stick. That's called the blocker. Goes up in the air. Way high in the air. Then looking for Hagee. Verhaeghe goes into the crease behind the net. But you can see apparently he doesn't actually touch Thompson. Sure looks like he's touching Thompson to me. But it bounces and then just trickles into the net. Oh my. Florida, they're going to go up 3-1 despite being outshot. But what a game, and they're going to go up 3-1. You can see here in our Stanley Cup Finals, so not trending the same way as reality in this one. It was a good game. Wendell, appreciate you being on and chatting with me during it. So holy smokes, what a game. That brings us to a deciding potential Game 5. We'll head back to Florida, and Vegas absolutely shell-shocked in this one. What a great game. Appreciate everybody being on. Join us for the next one. We'll see you then. Today we'll say go Panthers, go Blue Jackets, and as always, go Browns.